Back at it, man. Here we go. Hey, let me ask you a question. You remember last year when you thought you wasn't gonna make it? When you thought everything was falling apart? When you thought you didn't have no resources, you ain't had no money? You remember maybe 3 years ago when your kids were acting up, when the relationship fell apart, maybe you had to move, or maybe you had to, find a new job, okay? And you didn't think like this is it. This is probably gonna be my final straw. I'm not gonna make it out of this. You remember thinking like that, feeling like that? What about maybe 5 years ago when maybe you had to move to a new city? Maybe you were dealing with loss, dealing with grief. Maybe, you walked in and they said, you know what, we gotta let you go. All right. Remember when you maybe had to go through a divorce, the relationship just ended. All right. And you were not prepared for that. You remember that 5 years ago, 6 years ago? Guess what? You made it through that. You made it through. And here's what I want you to understand. You've got more in you than you think. You got more. And here's what I want to talk about as we go into this next piece. I want to make sure you understand this is not resilience. You do need resilience. You're going to need that. Resilience is going to help you weather the storm. It's going to help you endure. It's going to, help you bounce back from difficult times. But we don't just want to survive the storms. We want to thrive in the storms. And here's the one thing you're going to need to thrive. That's courage. You're going to need courage for every aspect of your life. It's going to take courage to apply for the job that you don't think you deserve or that you don't think you're qualified for. It's going to take courage to speak up for yourself. Find your voice. Some of you are so afraid that, what people are going to think about you, that you don't speak in rooms where you were meant to shine. It's going to take courage to lead and do it in such a way that's going to be transformational. It's going to take courage to do the thing that you don't even maybe think you can do yourself. That's what it's all about. And so you got to use it. It's going to take courage to look fear in the face and say, guess what? You can't get me today. You can't stop me today. Okay? And I want that for you. But the only way we're going to do it is we really got to lean into this courage zone. And we're going to talk details about that as we go through this next month. But I want you living in the courage zone. I want you to move beyond resilience, and I want you to live the very best life that you can live for yourself, for those you lead, for those you serve, for your family, for your kids. I want that for you. And the only way to do it, you got to get off the sidelines. You got to get in this game. So it's your man, the change maker, saying, listen, don't wish life was easier.